Despite new attacks, a top U.S. military commander in Afghanistan says members of the Taliban have been secretly meeting with Afghan government officials about a ceasefire. Now, it all gets confusing because on April the 25th, the Taliban declared their spring offensive. And just yesterday, gunmen attacked the heavily fortified Afghan Interior Ministry. That demonstrated their boldness, ability to attack inside the capital. It should be noted, though, that Afghan government forces thwarted that attack. Meanwhile, the U.S. military is striking back. U.S. Marines fired rockets, killing more than 50 Taliban leaders in Helmand province last week. But U.S. General John Nicholson says violence and progress can coexist. In a press conference, Nicholson called it talking and fighting. About the figures involved in the ceasefire discussions, General Nicholson only described them as mid-level to senior Taliban commanders. Now, last February, Afghan President Ashraf Ghani had offered the Taliban recognition as a political party if they would accept a ceasefire, recognize the Afghan government, and recognize the Afghan constitution. General Nichols also pointed out that fresh violence does not mean a trend of increasing violence. There's been a flurry of activity since the declaration of the spring offensive, but General Nicholson says the levels of insurgent-initiated attacks are 10 to 20% below the 5-year average. And we should also note that multiple ceasefire discussions with the Taliban have failed in the past.